Hey guys, my name's Ben, and today I want to show you how to get into the secret diagnostic codes inside of this Whirlpool Front Load Washing Machine. This machine has a UI that has a lot of powerful codes hidden behind a few button presses, and I'll show you how to get into that mode today. And then once we get into that mode, I want to show you how to access error codes, what those error codes mean, and then also some manual and automatic testing that we can do with this washing machine to try to lock down different problems for troubleshooting. So let's go through some of these different things and hopefully help solve your problem. So let's go ahead and go to the interface and see what's up.
To get to the hidden diagnostic mode, you need to select any three buttons that are not the power button from either the black or white touch keys. Once you decide, you need to press the three keys in order 3 times in a row in 8 seconds or less. If you've done this right, the whole UI will light up every button, signaling that you just got into the mode successfully. One note that I'm going to make is that just prior to actually shooting the video, I had a lot of difficulty entering this mode using the black buttons, so I instead used the white buttons typically, but you can use whatever's most convenient for you. Now at any point, if you want to exit this diagnostic system, just press the power button on the far left and it'll end any command or project you're on. It will take you back to standby mode, which will require you to re-enter the diagnostic key sequence. Once in the diagnostic system, if there are any error codes, the first one will flash on the screen, which you can obviously see is what happened with this particular washing machine. It will keep flashing the error code until you switch the system to a different diagnostic mode. To enter a different diagnostic mode, you'll need to press one of the 3 buttons that you pressed earlier to enter the whole system based on the sequence of what you pressed first, second, or third. Here's of course the order that I pressed for numerical reference. Let's start with error codes first. To enter the error code mode system, you'll need to press the 3rd button that you used to enter the system, and it will then enter the error code mode, which will let you call up multiple error codes if they exist. To cycle through any number of codes that are stored on the machine, you're going to keep pressing the 3rd button again to cycle through them. Now as you can see here, I only have 2 codes in this system, which is the F7E2 code and the F0E2 code. If I keep pressing the 3rd button, it's just going to cycle back and forth between these 2 codes. You could have more than that, of course. Now to delete the codes, you can press and hold the 3rd button for 5 seconds and it will end up deleting all the codes and returning the unit to standby mode. The only way, as per the manual, to exit out of these codes is to press the power button, which will revert the unit to a standby mode. Now if the washer runs and the error happens again, it will show immediately back up. Once you've cleared the codes, press the power button and it will put the washing machine back into standby mode. Now at this point, let's go over the error code list from Whirlpool. This is for the particular WFW5620 machine that I have here. It's about 3 years old, so your machine could have more codes potentially, but this list should cover most of them. There's also a list of suggestions or actions to take care of to resolve the codes, but we'll get into those more later on in the video. Next, let's learn to test individual components or run the automatic test system. When you're in the diagnostic initial sequence, press button number 2. This will remove the initial screen, which in my case had error codes, and it will reveal a 3-digit test screen. In this mode, you can press the soil button to increase the number on the screen, and then press the temperature button to drop it down or decrease the number on the screen. Each number pertains to a specific test, and in the case of this system, it won't go below 001 or above 012. Now if you want to try out any of these modes, you'll press the start button on the black line of buttons to begin the test. The washer will run the test for a certain number of minutes until the cycle times out. Now the only way to break this mode being on is to press the power button to end it prematurely according to the tech manual. Otherwise you need to let it run the whole time. Now let's go through each of the code and show you what they all do. Now here on command 12, if you decide to run, it's going to run through what is called a quick test cycle. If you run this quick test cycle, each of the following commands in this order are going to be executed. This will allow you to see if the machine fails at any particular set of modes as the machine forces itself to run through every command sequentially. Once done with this mode, we're going back to the initial diagnostic screen, and here's the full list of the 6 commands that you can run and are available on this type of Whirlpool front load washer. We've gone through the quick diagnostic test mode as well as the error codes and how to clean them. From here, the last test I want to show you real quick is the human machine interface test to make sure that all the buttons work. If you press the first button, it's going to light up all possible lights and options on this unit. You can go through pressing all the buttons to see and make sure if they work. To get out of this mode, you can press or hold button number 1 for 5 seconds, or you can just press the power mode to put the machine back into standby mode. And that's all the modes I want to show you today. But finally, in the Technician Service Manual, it offers a few ideas in its troubleshooting guide, and I want to scroll through the guide to show you some of the ideas on troubleshooting and repairing these ideas. We're not going to go into these fixes in this video, but it gives you a broad idea on what you may be able to do to fix your washer. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be going deeper into the Whirlpool front load washer at a later time, but I hope this video gives you a broad guide to see what's wrong with your washer and get it fixed. Have a great day.